everybody, welcome to an extremely late version of the Mac Life Show live. What's time? 4:19. We're 19 minutes late today. We had some problems with some cameras. As you can tell, this main camera today is crazy blown out. A camera we were going to use decided it didn't want to work, and that made both me and Flo sad. Sad Flo. So anyway, welcome to episode 0.5 of the Mac Life Show. I am Robbie.
And I am Flo.
And today we're going to talk about the new Xacti CA102 underwater camera and the Mimo Monitor.
It's an external display monitor.
Whoa.
It's an external display monitor.
Whoa, hold on. Someone just forgot to close the Mac Life Show off of this computer. Look at that, live. Don't even know what I'm doing.
Is there an echo in here?
There is an echo. Sorry, everyone. Damn you, Firefox. It wouldn't
just
quit.
mute it?
No, I just Firefox.
Oh.
Oh, I guess muting it would have helped too. Ah, the best laid plans.
Technical difficulty Thursday.
So we have the new Mimo. We have this Sony Xacti. First thing we're going to do is we're going to test out this brand new, it's Sanyo, not Sony, the Xacti. It's the CA102. If you know anything about the Xactis, they all have, a lot of them have this little gun grip. You open it up, and you have, your little camera. You can shoot at people with it. This one is waterproof. It says it's waterproof up to 10 feet. So, of course, because it's waterproof and it's for the outdoors, it's yellow. Everything that you have for the outdoors is automatically yellow. You can flip the camera around, and whenever you turn it on, look, we can see our helpful help. Hey, everybody. Whenever you turn it on, whenever you open this, it automatically turns it on. When you close it, it turns it off. So don't try to be, you can't shoot with it closed. But the main thing is that it's waterproof. So we have it on. Let's just move our computer before we dunk it in the water. Ugh. Now we have a bucket of water.
8 quarts.
8 quarts of water. Now, right here, this isn't for children. Don't allow your kids in here. But if you have a camera, just turn it so you can see what's going on. This is the first time we've dumped this thing in the water, so bad things might happen. Here, you want to dump it in so I can hold it from?
Sure.
Here we go.
Just drop it?
Just drop it in.
Oh, sorry, I splashed.
You got some water on your computer. So one thing I've noticed is that it doesn't float. So if you're in water that's 20 feet deep and you drop this, it's going to sink to the bottom. So make sure you have some sort of leash attached to it, because that's going to be bad news. But the camera is actually still working. So that is great. This is great. I just came back from holiday in Cancun, and this would have been great. Too bad it came in the week after I got back. So it's the Sony Xacti. It's the CA102. It's waterproof. Yeah, it's pretty great. Here, let's just hit record and then drop it in the water, and we'll throw this video on the, say hi.
Hi.
Hi, we'll throw this video on the site after the show. Just drop it. Oh!
Hey! There goes my MacBook.
These are work computers, so it's cool. Just don't tell the boss. And there we go. Under the sea, we'll stop this. And that's it. There you go. Sanyo Xacti CA, what is the number again? 102. I don't, these manufacturers, they just need to call it Xacti Water. That would have been the great
Xacti yellow thing.
Xacti yellow thing. So, yeah.
So my product isn't as enthusiastic as actually, it is a little enthusiastic. You know why it's enthusiastic? Because you can watch your Twitter feed on it. So basically, this is and it has water on it. Awesome. Thanks, Robbie. It's a 10.1 inch display from Mimo Monitors, and it is basically, you know how you can use your iPad as a little external monitor and maybe put on your buddy list on there, or like me, your Twitter feed, or perhaps lyrics to your favorite culture or club songs. Well, this does the job for you permanently. So basically, what it is both bus and AC adapter powered, so we have 2 of them in here. It opens up so that you can, you know, put it up pointing at you. It has 2 USB connectors there in case you want to add on other monitors to it that are also USB connected. And it uses a DisplayMate. I just had a total brain fart. It uses a DisplayMate driver. There we go. And I have to say that my one, so look, Twitter feed. So my one caveat about this was the fact that this came with it, this CD. And normally, I don't really see the point of CDs anymore because we're in 2010 and usually it's very easy to just get something digitally off the internet. So I plugged this in and I thought I would find some Mac drivers for the monitor display and I did not, so I had to go to the website and find them, which was a bit annoying. It did have the, oh, I forgot to mention, it's supposed to have touch display, but I find that when I touch the screen, and actually you can't see this right now, but see it has like a little stylus, pops out. When I touch the screen, it actually moves this monitor, not this monitor.
Yeah, I'll just turn it.
So there's the script that I've been copying, and look, I'm highlighting it, and now I'm holding it up so you can see it. Oh, yeah, it's like a big trackpad. So I guess if you wanted to use this as a huge trackpad, you could, but I haven't tested it in that way yet. So we will have more details about this later, however. You can see what we really gave it. So yeah, 10.1 inch monitor.
So the MeNo Monitor LCD display, is that available now?
You know, I don't know.
All right. Well,
but I can tell you there's no drivers on the CD.
There's no drivers on the CD for Mac users, which, you know, if you're a Mac user, you're probably used to that. And most of the time you can get your, you know, your drivers off the internet. But Flo, it took you like 10, 15 minutes to find the drivers, right?
No, it took me a long time to figure out that I had to download the drivers. It took me like an hour to figure out that...
How to figure out to download the drivers or figure out that they weren't on the
to figure out they weren't on here.
Okay.
I was doing other stuff too, or I was a little preoccupied with
the Sony
things.
Xacti CA102 is available now. It's $350. You might want to be careful because if you close it and you dry it off and then you open it, water goes everywhere. And I've been drying this thing for 5 minutes. And
like putting soap.
Yeah, it's
in the bathtub.
Water everywhere. But $350 is a great little thing to take if you're going on vacation or if you live under the sea, possibly dating a mermaid or merman.
And to add that this is now shipping, it's currently sold out actually, but it's $259.99 if you are thinking about getting it in the future when it is not sold out, which I suppose means that it's a very popular product. So.
There you go. Or they just made 3 of them.
That's also possible in this economy.
Yeah. So every week we're going to grab a rumor of the week and we're going to decide how is it going. Now right now, ever since the iPad came out, we don't have any more tablet rumors, thank God. So the new hotness is the Verizon iPhone. Every week you get a new Verizon iPhone rumor. It's coming, it's not going to come.
It's so maddening.
It's maddening because...
Go on.
She's sick. Flo has Verizon. She has a Droid something, I don't know. Something.
Droid Incredible.
Something with a horrible app store. So she has the Droid crappy app store, Incredible, and I have an iPhone. Of course, I'm stuck with AT&T. The idea of having the iPhone on multiple carriers is a great idea. Choice is wonderful, especially for consumers. But the Verizon iPhone, here's a couple of problems with it. CDMA. AT&T is GSM, Verizon CDMA. They have to make a brand new SKU for the for a Verizon phone, or they'd have to update it so it's a dual chip or a dual radio chip inside the iPhone, so it runs CDMA and GSM, which would be great because you would have the CDMA phone, and then when I'm sick of Verizon, I want to use AT&T or maybe even T-Mobile, I can throw a SIM card in it. So everyone was thinking, AT&T exclusivity ends January 2011, which is allegedly they could update it. We don't know. They're thinking, oh, that's when we'll get the Verizon iPhone, but no. Do you want to tell us why, Flo?
We're not going to get the Verizon iPhone because, well, basically, Seidenberg, the CEO at Verizon, he spoke at an investor conference today, and he said that the company's current network is trying to switch over to 4G, or LTE as some people call it, and he is kind of hoping that Apple Inc. will come around and allow Verizon to sell it.
So basically what he's saying is that the iPhone, if it does come to Verizon, will have to come on their 4G network that they're building out right now.
Because it's so next generation.
Yeah, there's no.
I
think to Verizon, there's no point, or even Apple, we don't know. There's no point in building a phone that's going to be using last year's technology. Of course, we also remember when we got an Edge iPhone at the beginning of the iPhone cycle. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. So we're going to try something new this week. We'll probably end up trying something new every week because this is a brand new show. Questions. You got a question for us on Twitter? Ask now. You have right now to ask us a question.
Act fast.
We'll answer a few questions. We're not going to answer them all because obviously some of the questions will probably be, we got time. We started the show 20 minutes late. So that's,
sorry.
Yeah. So yeah, go for it. Shoot us any questions you want.
Yeah, we're standing by. And yes, thank you for all the Twitter comments that I am shorter than Robbie. There's a lot of Twitter comments that I am shorter than you. Oh
yeah, we're
very aware of that.
Yeah, so we're sorry that we were late. We were having problems with the video, and then of course once the video was fixed, we had problems with the audio. We have 2 sets of wireless mics for some reason. Only works when we're testing the show. When we're actually doing it, it seems not to work so well. So let's see. We got any questions? Come on, guys. Do you have any updated information about the old version of Apple TV? I heard this morning that you can get an old Apple TV refurbished from the Apple Store for $129. That's a deal. $30 for the old Apple TV. But here's the issue. You're not going to get any of the cool new stuff that's coming to the new Apple TV. You won't be getting Netflix. You won't be getting the new version of the Apple TV OS. Unfortunately, it's probably never going to happen because the new Apple TV has an A4 chip in it. The old Apple TV is running an Intel chip, so blah. Anything about iPad 2 rumors? It's still a little early. We're probably guessing March or April for a brand new iPad. If you haven't bought one now, if you're really waiting for iPad 2, I would probably wait until then, unless you absolutely positively have to have one. I'm guessing Retina display and camera.
And don't hold out for this 7-inch little thing that's going on. It's still just a rumor. And even though they're ramping up production overseas, the 7-inch displays, it's not for certain. So don't hold out for that. But still, the iPad's a pretty great little device.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I hear a lot of people saying, now they have the iPhone 4. Once they switch over to the iPad, or once they buy an iPhone 4, their iPad looks like junk because the iPhone 4's Retina display. So we're almost 100% sure we're going to have Retina display on the iPad 2, which will be, like I said, in March, April, maybe sooner. But I really doubt it. Apple likes to keep a year between whenever it does refreshes for any iOS devices.
Which is good. I don't like surprises. I like knowing what I'm in store for and when I can buy something new.
Yeah, we also got something that says we're very different heights. That's why we're doing this.
Yeah.
So if Flo gets on her tippy toes and I do this, we're cool. We're going to get you an Apple box or something. Okay, I'm good. That hurts my legs. Next question, does Apple's stance on Blu-ray mean the death of Blu-ray? I don't know. Blu-ray is home theater. I'm not going to buy anything Blu-ray. If I ever buy anything Blu-ray, it'd be a PS3 just because I can buy a PS3.
And then you get the games with it
and everything. I know people are kind of poo-pooing on the idea now, but I still think that digital downloads is going to leapfrog Blu-ray.
Yeah, I'm not interested in Blu-ray at all either. But I also don't have a TV, so there's also that.
Yeah, there you go. Let's see if we can get one more question. You got one more question? Shoot it now before our brains stop working. Wait for it.
My brain stopped working a while ago.
Let's see if someone's asked me a question. My shirt is hilarious. Thank you, Sean. I got it from woot.com. The problem is I got it, and Ray got it, and Paul. We all got the same shirt, so we can't. This is the first time I've ever worn it to work. Are they going to make a new iPhone? They'll definitely make a new iPhone. It'll be out at the end of June. iPhone 5.
Next June.
The coming June. Next June will still be the coming June. Yeah, end of June. New iPhone. Check it out. It's going to be radder, cooler, who knows? It'll probably have Retina something. Who knows what it'll do.
Super Retina display, extreme.
Yeah, it'll probably have Super Retina display extreme. So that's it. Thanks everyone for watching. We're so sorry we were 20 minutes late. As always, if you have any sort of feedback or you have some advice, you can give us an email at themaclifeshowlive@gmail.com. You can send us emails and say, hey, you know, this is good, but this is bad. Hey, we would like you to talk about this. I think the fact that we're doing hardware, which you can actually see, is nice. But, you know, if there's something else you'd like us to talk about, give us an email. You can also talk to me and Flo on the Twitter at MacLife and Facebook.com/MacLife. You can holler at us there. And you can also leave a comment on the page. And there you go. That's it. Second show, 0.5. We're still working on it. We're still kind of working out the bugs.
Sorry it was short.
Yeah, sorry, you know, 20 minutes late.
Yeah.
It's Flo's fault.
It's not my fault. I was here early.
I don't know what she was doing.
I was here early.
Who knows? She's probably still looking for the driver on that disc that's not there. I don't know. Anyway, the show is produced by Jason, the Archduke of the Internet, Amor, and Chris Chen. Chris Chen, that's. Do you want a cool middle name? No? Chris Chen from Future Studios has been helping us out. He's a great guy. Him and Jason have been working tirelessly trying to get us to work, which is, you know, if you could see all the craziness that's going on down here with our stuff, you'd be kind of impressed. Anyway. So I'm Roberto Baldwin.
And I'm Florence Ion.
Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll talk to you next week, 4 p.m. Pacific time on Thursdays. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Bye.